Hey everyone, how's it going? Jenazad here. So, Wandering Prince Cidd just came out, and this character, when I first looked at him, I was like, that doesn't really seem that great. But then I did a double take, re-looked at his whole skill set, took a look at really what he did, and after analyzing him, I was like, okay, now he seems kind of insane. So today he came out and I pulled for him, and I was lucky enough to be able to get him without really having to invest much. I didn't actually get him off Mystics, I got him off of Galaxy Bookmarks. I got really lucky on that one. But how good is this character really? You can't use him in RTA at the moment, so I had to go take him into mock lobbies. You can also take him into Guild War and Arena, of course. I think he seems like a pretty solid character. Let me explain why. So this ability is a non-contact skill, so a non-attack ability, that just puts bombs and decreased speed for 2 turns on enemies and then instantly detonates the bombs. This ability is kind of insane. Think about a character like Death Dealer Ray. He's used all the time. He's used aggressively in aggro or cleave, while this is kind of like a cleave Death Dealer Ray, but he also only sleeps while this is a stun. Now, you don't have a strip on this, but the whole point of Cidd is he actually combos with AoE abilities, so think about some of the biggest AoEs in the game right now. Ran S3, Knockwall S3. Even though this doesn't exactly combo with it, he combos with characters like Emil right? This ability is really good though, because if you're actually going against someone who's fast, but you're faster, you take the first turn with someone like Ran. He's the gap closer, he's the second turn unit. What happens is when you hit with an AoE, he hits them, which pushes them 20% back, and it pushes your highest attack ally up 20%. So he's making it so you go from that first turn to your second turn really smoothly and easily, even against a stealthed unit. You don't actually have to run somebody like Requiem Rowana or Green Litica, even though they combo great with someone like Wandering Prince Cidd. You don't need them to be able to take that second turn with somebody like Ran, for instance. And then his S1 is actually a really solid ability too, because you have to think of him almost like a support. So if you're able to stun their team so you get a lot more time in the match, then this is so strong. Being able to defense break somebody, it makes it so you don't need a team with crazy amounts of damage, and you can still get the damage on board to those really bulky units if you're able to defense break them. So I built him just like this. At first I built him with like a little higher attack, but I think you just want a ton of effectiveness, a ton of speed. My gear is super inefficient. I don't even have hit set on him. You can get way better stats, I think. But from my testing, so far, he seems really good. He seems like a really solid character, I think. I said it before that you think of him as like a Death Dealer Ray type character, but there were so many instances where he was able to counter current picks in the meta that are used all the time. He's able to stun characters like Albedo so that you don't actually get counterattacked. He's able to stun characters like Karina so that she's not able to activate. Edward, he puts the slow and the stun on him, but if Edward gets hit, he removes the slow first, not the stun, so that doesn't even work. This ability works against Aiden. It works against everybody, really. The only thing that stops it is characters like Designer Lowbed or Emma Acades, things like that, right? But even a lot of cleansers, if they don't have immunity, if you just put enough effectiveness on this guy, like if you just go like 230, 240 effectiveness, they're probably not going to resist that anyways. So then what's the counter? Well, you have to be on immunity and have a way of making it so the opponent can't strip your immunity. So like a bunch of counterattacks so they can't afford to use an AoE or something like that. I think this character though is really oppressive. I think he's really hard to fight and to deal with because he's such a versatile character that's able to be used in many situations. And I forgot to mention, he's a mage. For some reason, he's a mage with 2 swords. He gets to hold book, which is absolutely insane. So even if he's not doing a crazy amount, he's still contributing to the match by having book, which makes it so you can use him even more in more ways. He's so versatile. I had matches where like I would pick him with other stuff and my opponent would have to posture their team in a way to be able to deal with him, but in doing so I just had an extra book for a character like Emma Ludwig and then they just die. It's actually so powerful. I think this character is really good. We'll need to test him when he's actually usable in true RTA, of course, but at the moment he seems like a very frustrating character and completely unneeded to be added to the game because cleave and aggro are already really frustrating to fight. So adding another character on top is kind of absurd, and he's not even Mola hungry. Get this Mola and then what? you don't care about the damage on this, right? And I mean, you could get the effect chance on this, which is nice, but like, it's not even really needed. And he's good against even characters like Genoa, Karina, the works. So I think this character is pretty solid. And also, you know, last thing I want to mention, his art style. He looks really good. I don't even like Cidd, but for some reason his art style is so good. It's like RTX on 4090 ray tracing Cidd. He has all this really nice lighting on him and looks like super different designed. And they actually did a really good job with that. So anyways, I think that this character is pretty scary, and I think next RTA season with this guy is going to be very spooky. But we'll have to see when I can actually test him in true RTA, same with Shaltir, and we'll see what happens. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like or subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you next time.
I'll show you what the true vessel is capable of.
Wait, I think this really works well. Wait, hold on.
Those who deny their fate
Hold up.
must suffer the consequences.
And they don't have immunity on their units. Immunity is becoming only more important as they release new characters.
The story's missing something. Maybe I should spice it up a bit.
Oh my god. Just stun, and Albedo gets activated here.
No matter how tiresome,
Wow.
first steps first.
That's kind of stupid. Being able to just do that.
You couldn't possibly comprehend. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Now, who's up for
Does this kill Laya? I think it does because they don't have Aureus. They do have the Albedo damage reduction though, which is really good.
return to nothingness?
Oh my god, he kills Laya! And he's still stunned! Oh my god, it cleanses the slow before the stun! Oh my god, Edward doesn't even do anything against him.
Already. Looks like. Are you going to
Well,
entertainment?
I'm assuming that's Efrez because he's really slow. But how much Efrez we talking? That's the real question.
Those who deny their fate must suffer the consequences. I always give.
That seems to be DPS. I mean, I think I can kind of just...
Do you know a good story?
Dude, this Albedo is like 245.
You're a third-rate villain.
Does this work?
Time to
Let's
step
hope.
out.
I built all this effectiveness for a reason, right? Oh? Oh my god. Dude.
Couldn't possibly comprehend all I need to. Now, who's up for an experiment?
And also, look at Edward. He can't even counterattack. Look, Ed can't do anything.
This way is more fun.
Look, he's still stunned. Holy crap.
Dare defy me?
Okay, so we obviously have to use this here.
Those who deny their
And if we push or debuff, either one, and we're fine. Okay, look at this. Then we get this activation to strip their immunities. Then he does that to, I mean, push her back, I guess. I think we're gonna throw this on her, because we don't really want to activate the Karina or anything. We get counterattack, don't care. Because now,
Story? When the dust settles, the victor
I can't be counterattacked or anything. Nobody can activate, nothing. Look at that. Karina activates, doesn't matter. No counterattacks can happen, nothing. And if they didn't have Laya, I could just take my time. Like, there's nothing they can do, right?
also predictably tiresome. New mediocrity.
Because he holds an extra book, too. I just get more damage.
No matter how tiresome.
You can just do whatever you want. Like, it's actually insane.
Shouldn't you return to nothingness?
Well, that ends that. What if they banned Ludwig? Well, then I had Emil Politis to basically be able to control him for so long I would have won. Because I could have just pushed back the Laya so hard. I would have just focused everything on her,
Entertainment.
and they would have been stunned and slowed forever.
Who still remains who could stand against me? Alright. Show me what you can do.
Yeah, we want to use this anyways. Okay, so that is not on the artifact that pushes up. That's good. So, we're going to AoE, maybe get countered. Oh, he's on Water's Origin. Oh, and then we push him back. Okay, he got pushed forward and then Cidd immediately pushed him back right after. That's pretty funny. Okay, she resisted, but I don't think it really matters because now Cidd does this. Writes in his little book, his death note. Holy.
How should we do this?
Bro. You know, ML Politis was already one of the most overpowered, oppressive units in the game. I feel like Cidd only increases her presence in the game. Like, it's literally just a combo of those units. And also works with Ran, two of the strongest openers in the entire game. You see, even if they had immunity on their entire team, it wouldn't matter here.
I am the rightful ruler of this.
Because Emma Orwana gets to just strip that. Oh yeah, I have 80 souls. You know, I didn't think that this was 4 mages, because ML Cidd is somehow a mage. Wait a second. Okay, well, pushing them back is kind of silly. Look, I could spam my souls, but I want to prove a point here, okay? I want to prove a point here. No way I'm getting 15% it either.
The story's missing.
No way.
Maybe I should spice it up a bit.
Look at that. Isn't that kind of insane? Oh, by the way, Genoa didn't even activate. Because that was damage that wasn't on a hit. It was just damage from the bomb. Okay, we lost Rawana, but like, who asked, right?
Couldn't possibly comprehend. Something's up for an experiment. Now that I'm all warmed up,
No Ludwig content?
let's do this for real.
Well, we still get the Ludwig.
Now that you've met me, do you feel starstruck?
You know what? I'll make sure I get skill null so that I can't lose this.
No matter how tough,
Like, the better play would have been, you know, just to spam Ludwig's attacks, but...
oh, did I take it too far?
Time to cast off.
I mean, it doesn't really matter what I do there.
Let's not do this, huh? How's this, you arrogant punk?
I just wanted to prove the point that, like, Cidd gives you so much time on your team that you can do whatever you want, right? You get like 1,000,000 years to actually be able to take your turns, because he just stuns them.